I haven't seen him since last summer. Since it's raining, we'll stay indoors. She's been working here since 2015. Since you're free, can you help me with this task? He hasn't eaten anything since breakfast. Since you asked, I'll tell you the whole story. I've been feeling better since I started exercising. They've known each other since childhood. Since you're here, let's get started. Since we moved, I've been very busy. The store's been closed since last Friday. She's been my friend since we were in kindergarten. Since the concert was canceled, we went to a movie instead. He hasn't spoken to me since the argument. I've been waiting for your call since this morning. Since I was a child, I've loved to read. Since you're leaving, do you need a ride to the airport? It's been raining since dawn. Since she's already here, let's begin the meeting. Since we last met, a lot has changed. She's been practicing yoga since she moved to India. I've felt much more energetic since I started eating healthier. Since you have the key, can you open the door? He hasn't been the same since his dog passed away. Since I last saw you, I've traveled to 3 countries. Since you've been away, we've had some major changes at work. He's been driving since he got his license last year. Since you're already going to the store, can you get some milk? She hasn't visited her family since the holidays. Since it's late, we should head home. The movie has been playing since last month. I've known her since high school. Since you're not interested, I'll ask someone else. Since I've been working from home, I've been more productive. He has been acting strange since the accident. Since it's your birthday, let's celebrate. I've been trying to reach you since yesterday. Since you're coming over, do you want to stay for dinner? The team has been undefeated since the start of the season. Since the store's closed, we'll have to come back tomorrow. She hasn't played tennis since she injured her shoulder. Since I got a new job, I've been much happier. He's been improving a lot since he started practicing daily. Since you already know the answer, why ask the question? Since I've been here, the weather has been unpredictable. We haven't spoken since that day. Since the traffic is heavy, we might be late. Since the meeting was canceled, I have some free time now. I've had this watch since my graduation. Since you didn't respond, I assumed you were busy. Since they opened the new restaurant, it's been very popular. I've been learning French since last year. Since you arrived early, would you like some coffee? Since I've known him, he's always been reliable. She's been working on that project since last week. Since the weather's nice, let's go for a walk. I haven't heard from him since he moved away. Since I have no other plans, I'll join you. Since you're so experienced, can you give me some advice? Since the start of the pandemic, many things have changed. He's been running every morning since January. Since you didn't show up, we went ahead without you. I've been waiting here since 2 p.m. Since you forgot your lunch. Do you want to share mine? Since I met her, my life has been better. We've been friends since that day. Since you don't agree, what's your suggestion? He's been working on his book since 2019. Since the power went out, the neighborhood has been dark. Since we finished early, let's grab a coffee. I haven't felt this good since my vacation. Since you're new here, let me show you around. She hasn't smiled since the bad news. Since it's your first day, I'll help you with the process. I've been studying hard since the exams are coming up. Since you like the movie, I'll recommend another one. Since I lost my wallet, I've been more careful. Since the beginning of the year, I've been saving money. Since the weather's bad, we'll postpone the trip. He hasn't been back since he left town. Since you've already started, I won't interrupt. Since the cat came home, she's been resting. Since you offered, I'd love some help with the project. Since my phone broke, I haven't been able to call anyone. I've been working here since I graduated. Since we're out of bread, can you buy some on your way home? Since the lights went out, we've been sitting in the dark. Since he joined the team, the performance has improved. I haven't been to the gym since last month. Since you asked nicely, I'll consider your request. Since the store was crowded, I decided to come back later. He hasn't been the same since the incident. Since I started reading this book, I haven't been able to put it down. Since you're in town, we should catch up. I've been craving ice cream since lunch. Since you're already packed, we can leave early. Since the rain started, it hasn't stopped. Since you mentioned it, I'll think about it. She's been playing the piano since she was 5. Since the flight was delayed, I have some extra time to relax. I haven't been able to put it down. Since you're in town, we should catch up. I've been craving ice cream since lunch. Since you're already packed, we can leave early. Since the rain started, it hasn't stopped. Since you mentioned it, I'll think about it. She's been playing the piano since she was 5. Since the flight was delayed, I have some extra time to relax. This gift is for you. I've been waiting for hours. She's known him for years. I bought this book for my sister. The party is planned for next Saturday. He left for work early today. I made a cake for your birthday. I have a surprise for you. We need to leave now for the movie. He studied hard for the exam. She's famous for her paintings. Thank you for your help. They are working for a better future. What do you want for lunch? This job is perfect for me. She's been looking for her keys all morning. He's known for his generosity. I'm saving money for a vacation. For the last time, please stop. She's preparing for her interview. They left for Paris yesterday. This is the perfect place for a picnic. He's responsible for the team's success. I'm ready for the meeting. She's waiting for the results. The letter was meant for you. He went shopping for new clothes. I've been working here for 5 years. She's training for a marathon. They cheered for their favorite team. I bought flowers for my mom. This is for your own good. He thanked her for the gift. I'm grateful for the opportunity. We're leaving for the airport soon. She's famous for her cooking skills. What time do you leave for school? I'm responsible for organizing the event. We went for a walk in the park. This tool is used for cutting wood. She's looking for a new job. I'm studying for a test tomorrow. Can you keep this secret for me? He's known for his sense of humor. I'm waiting for an important call. This place is ideal for a vacation. I'm here for the meeting. They're searching for a solution. I've been saving for a new car. He's known for his honesty. Thank you for the wonderful meal. She left for the party without me. I'm looking for my glasses. They've been friends for a long time. This program is designed for beginners. I'm applying for a job at that company. She apologized for being late. He's studying for his exams. I'm leaving for the day. I made a sandwich for lunch. She's preparing for her trip. He's waiting for his turn. They are known for their hospitality. I'm planning for the future. This pen is for writing. He left for work early. I'm responsible for the budget. She's searching for inspiration. I bought this dress for a special occasion. He's famous for his music. I'm heading for the train station. They're known for their kindness. She thanked him for the advice. I'm packing for the trip. This area is perfect for hiking. He's waiting for a response. I'm here for a meeting. They cheered for the winning team. She left a message for you. He's responsible for the project. I made breakfast for everyone. She's grateful for the support. They've been training for months. I'm applying for a scholarship. He's waiting for the bus. This class is for advanced students. She's known for her creativity. I'm excited for the concert. He thanked her for her time. I'm leaving for the weekend. This recipe is for chocolate cake. They're looking for volunteers. She's famous for her acting skills. I'm waiting for the mail. He's preparing for a big presentation. This tool is for fixing bikes. I'm studying for a math exam. She's looking for new opportunities. He left a note for you on the table. They're planning for a big celebration. I've seen that movie before. Make sure you call me before you leave. He arrived before the meeting started. I've never been here before. She had her coffee before breakfast. Please finish the assignment before tomorrow. We should talk before making a decision. Have you met her before? He studied hard before the test. I'll text you before I get there. She exercised before work. I've heard the song before. The project was due before noon. Please wash your hands before eating. I'll see you before the weekend. He always stretches before running. We should leave before it gets dark. I've read this book before. She cleaned the house before her guests arrived. Let's meet before the event starts. He finished his homework before dinner. I want to talk to you before class. Have you done this before? I've been here before, but I don't remember much. She always meditates before going to bed. I have a few things to do before the meeting. Please double-check the report before sending it. We should finish this before the deadline. Have you tried this restaurant before? He called me before the meeting. I need to stop at the store before heading home. She always showers before going out. I'll review the document before I sign it. Have you visited this place before? We need to prepare before the guests arrive. I've never heard that story before. Let's grab lunch before the movie. He rehearsed his speech before the big event. I've seen that trick before. She organized her notes before the exam. We should check the weather before we leave. I've been here many times before. He left the office before the announcement. She reviewed her work before submitting it. We have to confirm the booking before noon. I've told you this before. He likes to read before going to sleep. I'll finish this before I go. Have you traveled here before? She likes to relax before a big meeting. I haven't seen him before today. Let's plan everything before the trip. We need to clean the house before the guests arrive. He called her before the flight. Have you done this type of work before? I always check my email before bed. She made sure to lock the door before leaving. He warmed up before his workout. Have you met him before? I'll arrive before you if I leave now. She was nervous before the interview. I've heard about this place before. Let's discuss the plan before we start. We've never met before, have we? He took a nap before the big game. I always make coffee before breakfast. She studied hard before the exam. I've never done this before. Let's make a checklist before the trip. We'll go over the details before signing. Have you been here before? He double-checked his presentation before the meeting. I like to plan my day before I start work. She always calls her mom before bed. We've discussed this before. He set the alarm before going to sleep. I've never met anyone like him before. She wrote down her thoughts before the interview. Let's review everything before the deadline. He likes to go for a walk before dinner. I've visited this museum before. She always checks her schedule before making plans. Have you seen this show before? He took a deep breath before speaking. Let's finalize the details before the meeting. I always stretch before a workout. She prepared her speech before the event. I've never experienced this before. He completed the task before leaving for the day. We've talked about this before, haven't we? Let's grab coffee before the meeting. She washed her hands before cooking. I've never been so nervous before. He made sure to pack everything before the trip. She did her makeup before heading out. We should check the time before we leave. I've never tasted anything like this before. Let's discuss this before making a decision. He reviewed his notes before the exam. She always exercises before starting her day. We went out for ice cream after the movie. She felt better after taking the medicine. After the meeting, I'll give you a call. He went straight to bed after a long day. I need to rest after working so hard. They celebrated after winning the match. After the storm, the sky cleared up beautifully. She usually relaxes after a workout. I'll meet you after lunch. After dinner, we went for a walk. She apologized after realizing her mistake. The kids went to bed after the story. We traveled to the beach after the wedding. He felt much better after talking to his friend. The dog was exhausted after the long run. I finished my homework after dinner. After the rain stopped, we went outside. She called me after hearing the news. I'll come over after work. After years of trying, they finally succeeded. He always takes a nap after lunch. After the performance, the audience applauded loudly. I'll call you after I get home. We'll talk after the meeting ends. After the party, I'll need some rest. She felt relieved after finishing the exam. They cleaned the house after the guests left. After the workout, I always feel great. The sun came out after the storm passed. After the accident, he became more cautious. She took a shower after exercising. We had coffee after the meeting. I'll help you after I'm done with this task. After graduation, she started working full-time. The concert ended after midnight. I'll join you after I finish my report. They celebrated after receiving good news. After a long walk, we were exhausted. I read a book after dinner every night. After the movie, we discussed the plot. He stayed up late after drinking coffee. After the class, I'll meet you at the cafe. She thanked him after he helped her. After months of planning, the event was a success. They felt tired after hiking all day. I usually relax after a busy day at work. After the game, they went out to eat. She always feels hungry after swimming. I'll text you after the meeting is over. After the holidays, I'll start my diet. He left after saying goodbye to everyone. After their argument, they didn't speak for days. I'll see you after my doctor's appointment. After the storm, there was a rainbow. She felt proud after finishing the project. I'll check in with you after the event. After losing the match, they were disappointed. He started his new job after graduating. After the trip, I need a vacation to recover. We had dessert after dinner. After the workout, I drank a lot of water. The team celebrated after the victory. After the surgery, she needed time to recover. I'll call you after the movie ends. After a long day, all I want is to relax. She looked happy after receiving the gift. After the game, they analyzed their performance. I'll join you after I finish this task. He went to bed after watching TV. After the lecture, I had a lot to think about. She felt calm after meditating. After the interview, I felt relieved. We danced after the party started. He smiled after hearing the good news. I'll meet you after the conference. After the race, they were exhausted. She went for a walk after breakfast. After the meeting, we'll discuss the next steps. They were happy after winning the prize. After the class, I went to the library. I'll email you after I finish the report. After the storm, everything was peaceful. He got promoted after years of hard work. After the workout, I always feel energized. She went shopping after the movie. After the party, we cleaned up the mess. I'll call you after I talk to her. He traveled abroad after retiring. After the seminar, I felt inspired. They went out for dinner after the concert. After the hike, we took a break by the lake. I'll let you know after I speak with him. After the festival, the streets were quiet. She felt confident after practicing her speech. After the game, we celebrated together. He went straight to bed after his flight. After the meeting, I'll send you the notes. We visited the museum after lunch. After years of trying, they finally had a baby. The lights came back on after the power outage. The view from the mountains stretched beyond the horizon. His courage was beyond anything I had seen before. The city extends beyond the river. She worked beyond the call of duty. The book explores ideas beyond our imagination. The road goes beyond the forest. His talent is beyond question. The project went beyond the budget. Their kindness went beyond my expectations. He was beyond excited to start his new job. The noise was coming from beyond the wall. This technology is beyond my understanding. Her generosity is beyond measure. The storm damage was beyond repair. They traveled beyond the city limits. He pushed himself beyond his limits. The opportunity is beyond anything we could have hoped for. The stars stretched beyond our sight. The results were beyond what we anticipated. She is beyond talented in her field. His behavior was beyond inappropriate. The beauty of the landscape was beyond description. They succeeded beyond their wildest dreams. The treasure was hidden beyond the mountains. His work ethic is beyond impressive. The task was beyond my capabilities. The reward was beyond my expectations. Their friendship is beyond words. He saw something moving beyond the fence. The crisis is beyond our control. This issue goes beyond the surface. The problem extends beyond this department. Her patience is beyond anything I could manage. He went beyond his role to help others. The noise was coming from beyond the door. The future is beyond our predictions. His generosity went beyond what was expected. She has skills that are beyond compare. The plan is beyond flawed. It's impossible. Their progress is beyond remarkable. The mystery lies beyond the obvious clues. He is beyond reproach in his character. The scenery beyond the hills is breathtaking. This task is beyond simple. It's challenging. His achievements are beyond what we imagined. The situation is beyond critical now. Her influence reaches far beyond this community. The truth lies beyond the rumors. The damage was beyond repair after the accident. His kindness went beyond what I deserved. The film's plot goes beyond reality. The mountains rose beyond the valley. The solution was beyond my comprehension. He lives beyond the outskirts of town. Their success goes beyond mere luck. The challenge was beyond anything they had faced before. Her joy was beyond measure when she saw the surprise. The storm is moving beyond the coast. Their bond is beyond strong, it's unbreakable. His intelligence is beyond compare. The answer lies beyond what we currently know. The conversation went beyond small talk. The cost is beyond what we can afford. Their effort was beyond commendable. The bridge stretches beyond the river. His excitement is beyond words. The benefits of this technology go beyond convenience. Her imagination goes beyond the ordinary. His skills are beyond the average worker's abilities. The music took me beyond this world. The opportunity is beyond valuable. Their teamwork is beyond exceptional. The river flows beyond the horizon. This problem goes beyond my expertise. His behavior was beyond strange. Their relationship goes beyond friendship. The landscape beyond the cliff was stunning. Her actions were beyond selfless. The reward goes beyond financial gain. Their commitment is beyond question. The truth goes beyond the facts presented. His ambition is beyond anything I've seen. The house is beyond that hill. The challenge was beyond their expectations. The outcome was beyond our control. His reputation is beyond repair. The technology goes beyond what we dreamed of. She works beyond what is required. His skills are beyond impressive. The solution lies beyond what we've tried so far. The sun sets beyond the mountains. This opportunity is beyond incredible. His vision goes beyond the present moment. The bridge spans beyond the river's edge. Her achievements are beyond belief. The results are beyond satisfactory. His dedication is beyond doubt. The answer is beyond what we had expected. They explored the land beyond the horizon. Her resilience is beyond inspiring.